everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we'd do a 2-page autism awareness scrapbook layout. The paper that I'm using is from Recollections, which is Michael's. This is the one that comes in 180 sheets. My paper does measure 11.5 by 11.5, and I'll go ahead and back that on a piece of 12 by 12 craft cardstock paper. I have inked all my edges today with my Stampin' Up! Chocolate Chip ink pad. And I'll go ahead and tape it down with my ATG. For my border pieces, all the border pieces that I'll use on my layout today are all Googled images that I brought down to my silhouette and traced. These actually go together. The yellow one does measure 11.5 by 3 3/4. The green one measures 11.5 by 3 1/8. My middle border does measure 11.5 by 4 inches. Now for my next page. For these borders, this one's the same size, but these two also go together. Now for this one, the green one does measure 11.5 by 3.5, and the yellow measures 11.5 by 2 3/4. Again, these are Googled images that I brought down to my silhouette, and I'm actually going to switch them. And again, this is the same size. Now for this, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I kind of want them to look like there's some kind of order. Here we go. I do have 3 photo mats. This one does measure 6 by 4.5, and this one measures 4.5 by 4.5. And on my silhouette, I did internal shadow on both of them. I'll put one over here and one down here, and this one down here. The file that I'm using today is from Scrapbook Designs. It's called Autism Mice. I do have my ribbon. This does measure 1 3/8 by 2 3/8. I'll go ahead and put it up here, and it is popped up on 1 thickness of foam tape. Next, I do have my autism piece. This does measure 5 5/8 by 9 inches. This one's a big one. This one I'll go ahead and bring down here. Next, I do have my pink little puzzle. This one measures 1 3/4 by 1 5/8. And this one I'll go ahead and bring down here. It's popped up on 1 thickness of foam tape. Next, I do have my beautiful mouse. She does measure 4.5 by 6 inches. Now, I wanted to say that I was watching Connie from Prairie Paper Crafts on how to do her mouse and how to add extra detail, which I did. And she had a video on how to do the whiskers, and I loved it, and I went ahead and tried it, and I really like how it came out. Thank you so much, Connie, for giving us that advice. I think it looks really nice. So thank you again. This one I'll go ahead and put down here. She's popped up on 1 thickness of foam tape. My yellow puzzle does measure 2 1/4 by 2 1/8, popped up on 1 thickness of foam tape. Actually, half of it is popped up on 1 thickness of foam tape, the other half is popped up on 2, just because I will go ahead and put it down here, and my mouse is already popped up on 1 thickness of foam tape, just to even it out. Next, I do have my beautiful title. It does measure 6 inches by 5 inches, and I'll go ahead and bring it up here. And the heart is popped up on 1 thickness of foam tape. And lastly, I do have a little yellow puzzle. It does measure 5/8 by 5/8, and this is the one that came from here. I didn't want to waste it, and it's popped up on 1 thickness of foam tape. Go ahead and put it here. For the rest, I'll use my zip dry. There we go. I just want to say I had so much fun doing this project. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys liked the video and like to give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it as well. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the week, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye for now.